another update. We're coming up on the 8 o'clock hour. And as I thought may or may not happen, it has happened. You can see the amount of power outages right now across Oconee and Pickens counties. This here is a look at Blue Ridge Electric Cooperative, and we are climbing into the lot of numbers now as this storm moves through the upstate of South Carolina. Good morning to you. It's Jazzy Jeff. We have power courtesy of the 3 gerbils on the generator. Yes, we have a backup generator. We're running and operating right now. I'm not sure we're on. We are on? Okay, okay. All right, just want to make sure. Anyway, a couple of updates. Dan Alexander, the mayor of the city of Seneca, has announced his at 11 o'clock, the city offices for non-essentials was closed till 12. And then they'll reevaluate. Also, 2 Oconee County government offices will not be opening till 12 noon. And that was from Amanda Brock, County Administrator, and, of course, Dan Alexander. So they're following on the side of caution this morning. If you can see, let me know, because I'm showing that we're not live. But it says we are live, but we're not.
I see you right here. That's what's showing.
Yep, that's what's showing. So, yeah, I'm there. All right, so we got you. The city of Seneca, of course, Dan Alexander again, they're closing all non-essential operations at the city until noon today, and they will reevaluate at 11 a.m. Okay, I just had to check in. There we go. All right, so again, city of Seneca, 12 noon, and they'll reevaluate at 11, and Oconee County governmental offices are closed until 12 noon, and then they'll reevaluate as well. All right, good. I'm glad to see that people can see my live notification over here says that I'm not on. Okay, so I am on. Good. Okay, so this is the map. You're looking at a live look at the outages of Blue Ridge Electric Cooperative, and let's check in with the numbers. 15,068 right now. That's 15,068 Blue Ridge Electric Cooperative members are without power, and it stretches from basically Oconee down in Anderson County all the way up through Pickens County, all the way up into northern Greenville, and then that tip section of northern Spartanburg. So quite a few folks out of power on the Blue Ridge Electric system right now. Let's go ahead now and look at Duke Energy under the power outages for the Duke Energy. So let me get that map pulled up. So hold on just a second for the Carolinas. And, of course, that number has climbed as well. We are operating on a generator power. We do have internet back, and we have ways to charge our phones and computers and stuff. Let's pull up the Duke Energy map so folks can see for yourself. Okay, so let's see here. This is on the Duke Energy system, breaking down the outages. Basically, there's 2,000 out of power. That does include Walhalla and about 800 in the city of Walhalla, and also to West Union. So you can see that. Even break it down even further. So basically, West Union and Walhalla was out of power right now, certain sections. So 800 and 1,000. There you go for the West Union side. Let's zoom back out on the outages and continue taking a look here at Oconee County this morning. You're looking at Duke Energy. And, of course, we reported this one earlier. There was 873 at one time. Now that's increased to over 2,000 out of power. And this would be South Cove area. Go back to the lake up Highway 188, which is Keowee School Road. Let's zoom out just a little bit so we can actually see a little bit better. A good portion of Keowee School Road is out of power. Back to Ebenezer, Fairview community. Back towards the lake. basically everything on the lake side, all the way up to the portion part of Knox Road, all the way down to the end. But there's two different power outages that are affected in this area. There's two of them. One is an overall power outage, and then another one is a local power outage. Also, too, back across the lake, there's a power outage as well. So basically, there's a lot of folks right now that are out of power. There has been tons of reports of trees down throughout the county. I can't stress enough, if you don't have to be out in it, don't. Some of the winds seem to be subsiding just a bit. It's still breezy, it's still windy, and it's not near as strong as it was, but I would say about 6:30 to between 6:30 and 7:30 this morning is when we took most of our strongest winds that came through. We do have a little damage here at our home. Nothing to the home itself, but we do have a building that we lost some tin on top of it. But I'm seeing the pictures all across right now, and it's just amazing what we're seeing. Trees down. I mean, it's everywhere. I wanted to get another update from our friends at Bolo on Facebook. If you haven't liked Bolo, I urge you to do so. It's a great Facebook group to stay up to date with local news and happenings here in Oconee County. And the admins do a wonderful job of keeping you updated. And these are some other updates that we had, the latest since we were last talked. You have a phone call coming in. You'll need to talk to her because I can't. I'm on right now. Trees and power lines down all over the county, wrecks and trees on vehicles. Storm updates, the dogs are going crazy while the cats are being majestic. So basically that happens. We got a phone call coming in here.
I don't know. Oh my goodness.
One of the other things we said and we saw early was a tree on a dwelling with entrapment. That's been reported. Bo reported that about 24 minutes ago. Power out everywhere. This is just the general consensus.
I hope nobody's hurt.
Power line down across Westminster, Walhalla, tree across Hefner Road in Westminster. Coffee pot is out. Yeah, coffee pot's out a lot of places.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Yeah. Can't wait for this one. No power at Nason and Walhalla, tree on dwelling, Sunset Bay Boulevard, Seneca, and the list just goes on and on. I mean, it's all over the county. If you don't have to be out this morning, don't. Stay away. It is absolutely crazy. There's no sense you being out if you don't have to, but if you do, you're going to have to allow yourself a little extra time. Again, this morning, city government, City of Seneca, 12 noon. They'll reevaluate at 11. That's from Mayor Dan Alexander.
City of Walhalla is closed till 12.
City of Walhalla now is closed till the city of they've closed till 12 o'clock. The city of Walhalla. Also, too, Oconee County government offices. Amanda Brock posted earlier that they have closed till 12 noon. They'll reevaluate at sometime this morning. Again, the power. This is going to be a long process. It's not going to be on quickly because right now crews still can't get to the areas because of trees and the wind. And until the wind subsides, power crews can't get in there safely to start working. So please don't keep calling over and over when the power is going to be on. They're working as hard as they can, but you do have to take into effect until it's safe to do so, they are not going to be out. They'll be cutting trees to gain access to power lines. We just got a report. This just came in to us. The power is out at Ingalls in West Union. Power out on Pitts Road in Walhalla as well. So right now, what we could tell you, a lot of the areas, including the city of Seneca, have power. There is some power issues of flickering because of trees and things, but right now, city of Seneca has power. The power is out. Tomasi, West Union, Westminster. There's a good tip right there. Remember, treat non-working stoplights as a four-way stop. Okay? Rock Crusher out of power. We're just seeing that now from our good friend Beth. She just checks in with that. Power out in Pendleton. So everybody you see, power is out all around the Golden Corner this morning, and also Pickens and Anderson counties. So again, stay home if you have to. It's a mess out there. We will keep you updated throughout the morning. Again, we are off the air. Our studio is down. We have no way until our power comes on. We have a generator, but it cannot run the whole system back there. So we're running our lights in the living room, keeping our phones charged and our computers. And if you're lucky enough to have a generator, make sure you run it outside. Don't run it inside your house. You don't want to be smelling that carbon monoxide, feeling fine, because you'll go right to sleep. Not a good idea. So do that and help us out there. All right, we'll have another update for you about 9 o'clock. We're going to start doing about once an hour until we get more information. Again, we still have wind gust. Let's do that before we go any further. Let's check in with the updated weather forecast, and let's go see what we've got. Got a couple of warnings and activations. We are under a flood warning. Oconee County is under a flood warning. We're still under the tropical storm warning. Now, a lot of the rain has moved out of our area, which is good news in a way, but what we're seeing now is the 1-2 punch that's coming through with these heavy winds. And believe me, they have been heavy for the last 2.5, 3 hours consistently. Wind gust. Wind gust as high as 44 miles per hour right now. That is from the Clemson-Oconee Airport. 44 miles an hour is the top speed that we've seen so far. Sustained winds of 20 miles an hour or greater. Sustained. So your 44 gusts, sustained 20. And again, there's multiple hazards in effect. We're under a flood warning. Tropical storm warning until further notice, flood advisory until 12:15. Again, tropical storm conditions are expected with a high reaching 78 degrees. Mostly clear tonight, low around 51. Still going to be breezy tonight, so we may have some linger power outages and some linger power problems. But again, tonight, low 51. For Friday, sunny, high 68, and then for Friday night, clear with low around 42 degrees. Currently, right now, we have heavy wind, and we have 72 degrees with light rain, some fog, some mist. And again, as we mentioned, 44 miles per hour is the wind gust. Sustained winds of 20 miles per hour or greater, and it just depends on where you're at. If you're up on top of the mountains, it's definitely bad this time right now. All right, let's see. You all are welcome so much, and you're welcome there, Karen, and also, too, Tammy, you're more than welcome. Again, top 2 stories to let you know about. Power's out at most everywhere in Oconee County. There is exception. Trees down. Homes have been hit with trees. We have reports of cars being hit with trees. County government offices opening at 12 noon. City of Seneca, 12 noon. The city of Walhalla, 12 noon. Power out for a good portion of Walhalla. Power out for West Union. Also, 2 reports of power in Westminster out. Right now in the immediate Keowee area from Bounty Land all the way up to 183, power's out. Knox Road, all the subdivisions across the lake, power's out. Saxony Forest, that side. Ebenezer Road, Fairview. It's just a wide list of folks out of power on both the Blue Ridge system and also, too, on Duke Energy. Again, no one is going to start until the conditions get better. And right now, conditions are not safe for the line crews to be out and working on the power lines. I was just looking outside our living room here, and, of course, we've had sustained gusts, and we still have a couple, but the wind, for the most part, has really, from what we had earlier, has kind of subsided. I mean, we still have gusts from time to time, but it's not as hard or sustained as it was earlier. Okay, I am out. We'll check back in with you shortly. We're going to charge our power up. Mark Clardy just checks in. Power in Easley, near Greenville Pickens Speedway, Pickens County. You do have power. That's good. And Caden checks in and says, hey, Jeff. Hey, Caden. All right, so there you go. Another update soon. We'll see you on the other side here on Lake Keowee Radio Online.